Tonight, we're hearing exclusively from one of the American college students arrested in Denmark after an alleged assault against an Uber driver.
Yeah, the students were visiting Copenhagen on their college spring break and spent nearly 2 weeks in jail before being released Monday. ABC's Melissa Don reports the students say they're shocked this happened.
We had done nothing wrong. We were the victims of an attack.
Owen Ray, a 19-year-old student from Miami University of Ohio, speaking to ABC News about the spring break trip that ended with a nearly 2-week stay in a jail in Denmark.
There were two of us in a pretty small jail cell in bunk beds.
It started on March 31st when Ray and his friend, who wants to remain anonymous, say they were in Copenhagen on spring break and took an Uber to their hotel. Ray says they canceled the ride when they realized they put in the wrong address.
After we got out of the car, we walked a few blocks away. The Uber driver then drove around. He found us. He then got out of the car and started yelling at us, thinking he hadn't been paid for the Uber, but in fact, he had been paid for the Uber. He then got in our faces and was saying, "I'm going to call 10 guys."
An Uber spokesperson says the driver said 2 riders assaulted him. Danish authorities detained the students at the airport the next day, declaring them a flight risk. Ray says they spent the next 10 days in a Danish prison.
We spent 23 hours a day in the cell. We had 1 hour a day of yard time. We were allowed to make 1 phone call a week.
Copenhagen police said the 2 students were charged with common assault. Both students were released from prison Monday. Ray and his friend say their passports have been confiscated. They have to report daily to police until their court hearing on April 24th.
For as far as I know at the moment, we're still waiting for either the investigating police to decide not to pursue the case or for a trial date to be set.
Melissa Don, ABC News, Los Angeles.